Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Dustin Pedroia ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Blake Swihart steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Liner toward right center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 14-1. Buchholz has his target. Here's the pitch.
First baseman.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Center fielder number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Almonte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Giovanni Urshela stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. And as you can see, they are way behind. Zach McAllister will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Hanley Ramirez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Nice. I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In now, David Ortiz. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run for David Ortiz as this lead got even wider.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval digs in now after lining out in his last try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home. Rajai Davis will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Francisco Lindor will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Michael Brantley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. 7th. Dan Otero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And here is Dustin Pedroia. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Line toward the alley in left center. Almonte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to take another look at where this thing comes down. There are not too many guys that are going to get out to that area. That's about in the 460 range. That's one of the furthest we're going to see all year.
Rusney Castillo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. One out, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Xander Bogaerts digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Line towards center field, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. And he's safe.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. And it might not be over yet.
David Ortiz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jason Kipnis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as